Hello, my name's Jason Campbell. I'm a business coach and mentor, growth strategist and sales trainer, and I very much specialise in working with small to medium-sized businesses. I grew up living above my parents' tobacconist shop, mostly sat on the counter absorbing how my dad interacted with customers. He had several companies as well as the tobacconist shop. He had a wine business selling to restaurants and pubs. He also had a betting shop. So he had multiple small to medium-sized businesses, and I guess I grew up absorbing that. I started my first business at 17, buying reject pizzas from a local factory and selling them to everybody at my college. At 19, I started a second business, which everybody was walking around with filer faxes, which I felt were fairly boring, in black leather and navy blue. And I designed and brought out a range in aluminium, wood and acrylic. Managed to persuade the buyer at WH Smith's in Swindon to have a meeting with me, and came away with an order for 300 units. And over the next couple of years went on to sell those to Selfridges. They won a Liberty Design Award, and then went on to sell across the whole of Europe and in fact the rest of the world. And I sold that business at 24. And I didn't make an absolute fortune out of it. What I did do is learn a huge amount about business. Since then, I've grown companies from 2 people in a bedroom to 30 people, from 20 people in a single office in London to 400 people with offices all over the world. On that journey, I've also been fortunate enough to work with, work for and advise some of the largest companies in the world, of which I still do a little bit of today. And so a combination of mostly working and mostly being passionate about small to medium-sized businesses, but also having the experience of working with some very big brands, I think gives me a really good rounded knowledge base and experience that I hope to pass on to my clients now. So outside of work, I have 2 awesome boys, 1 crazy dog. I have a midlife crisis camper van, and if I'm not working, I'm usually outside doing something. Really passionate about canoeing, mountain biking, climbing up mountains, jumping in the sea or a river. And actually, at the beginning of lockdown, I started a new business that combines my passion for the outdoors with my business life. I had a bit more time on my hands. I wasn't traveling, getting on planes to some of my larger clients, and so used that time to start this company. Wanted to design the product, which I did, the canoe, come up with the logo and the branding, build the website, do everything from scratch, take a product, launch it, sell it, and so far going really well. So that gives you a bit of an idea of what my life is like outside of work.